What's going on, guys? Thank you guys so much for tuning back into another video. Today we've got a beautiful 2018 ZL1. Now this 2018 ZL1 is in here for a level 1 paint correction. It's white, it's brand new, it's a 2018. The damage on the paint is very mild. We're talking light swirls and scratches we'll get into here in just a few. It is also in here for ceramic coating, as well as wheels are going to be removed and ceramic coated as well. With that being said, let's get to work. Just got the beautiful ZL1 over here all pulled in. We're going to be drying it here in just a second. I'm going to probably start in on the paint correction tonight on it. Now, again, the paint is not in bad shape. I'll show you guys here in just a second, but overall it's in really good shape. That is why we'll be doing a level 1 correction on it. But before I get too involved with the car, I got a little something special just on the other side of that door, which I will be revealing here in just a few. I'm going to get started on this, and then later this evening, before I wrap things up for the night, I'll be sharing with you guys what's on the other side of that door right there. It's definitely something special, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, wrapping up the evening here. I am pretty exhausted, but I got a couple things real quick. As you guys just saw a second ago, the imperfections in the paint. Now, white is really hard to capture on camera. And again, keep in mind, this is a 2018, so the damage is very minimal. So it's just some light swirls and scratches. Now, however, the mirrors are black, so I was able to capture that a little bit better. But overall, the car's in really good shape. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do as far as transformation on this and really bring it to that next level of perfection. Now, two things real quick. One, I'm going to bring in the surprise here in just a second. Something a little special for you guys. And number two is what I'm going to be doing here in this video. I think I actually did it in my last video as well, but I did some little helpful tips and tricks, and I'm going to try to implement that into my videos and this video as well as future videos. Things that might be able to help you guys out, whether it be if you're a do-it-yourselfer, maybe you're a you have your own detailing business, and you just want to take those tips and tricks and maybe use that to make your job faster, more efficient, maybe even give your clients a better result. Just all around be better, hopefully. So I'm going to be sharing those couple little tips and tricks here coming up pretty quick. But without further ado, guys, it is time for the surprise. But first, I think we need a cold start. So now, guys, before I show you this real quick, this vehicle right here has been with me for over about 4 years now, and gone through quite a bit with this vehicle. It is actually in here for just sprucing it up a bit, getting it up to pretty much perfection, because it's going to be going in beginning of next week for a full custom clear bra on it. I'm very excited to get that done on the vehicle. Anyways, without further ado, guys, here she is. This is my 2009 Dodge Viper ACR. This beauty right here has literally been my ultimate dream Viper. Enjoy this car, but if you look right here, it's a little naked in the back. Reason for that being is the wing was removed on it. I removed the wing myself. That was the whole story in itself, but I'll be doing a separate video actually on this right here, guys, so stay tuned for that. But this right here, the wing was removed because it's going to be getting a full clear bra back here, and I wanted to have a very clean install when the clear bra goes on, and then the wing will be reinstalled. But the entire vehicle is going to be fully clear bra here. very soon. But I just wanted to share with you guys a bit of American muscle on both aspects. We got the Mopar over here. We got the Chevy over here. These are just two gorgeous cars right here. Just full American muscle in the garage right now. So I hope you guys like that. I will be back tomorrow to get to work on the beautiful ZL1 over there. Good morning, guys. We are back out here ready to get on the ZL1. Today is the day we're going to be polishing this bad boy out, getting everything ceramic coated on it. Before I do so, I want to give you guys a quick rundown of the car, what we're up against here. You guys saw earlier, the swirls and scratches. It's very minimal. It's nothing too crazy. So first couple things we're going to be looking at here is this beautiful satin wrapped hood. So this is actually a wrap on it. It's not painted or anything like that. So we need to basically take a little extra care when polishing on this edge, which I'll cover here in a little bit. It's got a beautiful centerpiece ZL1 carbon fiber little engine cover right here. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at this. Absolutely gorgeous on there. The front windshield is actually tinted, if you guys can see here. It's really, really dark. When I first got in the car, I was like, wow, that's kind of dark. And then I realized, oh, it's tinted. Over here on the mirrors, both mirrors have been, it's an aftermarket paint job. They've been painted a gloss black. So one issue that I noticed here is when they painted it, there's a little seam right in there that they just painted over. They did not separate the mirror when they painted it. So we need to take a little extra care when we're going to be polishing on that we're not creating too much vibration and possibly cracking that seam where they painted it. Up top here, the entire top right up here has a gloss black wrap on there. So with this, we're not going to be polishing on that. It's not painted, it's an actual wrap. Coming back here on the back of it, it's got this nice little spoiler. This is going to be a difficult little area to work in up in here for polishing. So I will have a couple helpful little tips and tricks for how to polish this section right here and to do that safely. That just about does the little walk around inspection of the car. It's time to get to work. First tip of the day, guys, we're going to be taking a look at back here on the trunk lid. Let me show you exactly what we're talking about here. Now back here on the trunk lid, if you look right here, we got a nice wing or spoiler, if you will, on it, and it's got a nice little lip right here. So this lip right here, I don't want to be banging into it with the polisher, so what I'm going to be doing is using the 1-inch polisher. It's got a very small throw on it, hitting this little lip right here, but I'm going to be masking everything off first. So this will all be masked off right here, using the 1-inch polisher to get up really close to this edge right here. And then I'll be using probably the 3 to a 5-inch on the main bigger section right here. I just finished up polishing up the top part of the trunk lid here. Now you guys are probably wondering, what are we going to be doing with this upper edge right here of the spoiler? Now what I'll be doing with this right here is, if I can reuse this tape, I'm going to peel this up, replace it here on the trunk lid, take the 1-inch polisher, polish along this edge right here, and then I'll jump up to probably the 1 and the 3-inch polisher for the top part of the spoiler here. next tip for you guys here. I do this quite a bit in my videos. I don't know if I really talk about it too much, but something I find really helpful is when you take these rubber blocks right here. These are actually lifting the vehicle on the lift points of the vehicle for the quick jack right here. Now what I do is I'll place them under either the hood or the trunk jam here, because when I close this up, let me show you here. Unfortunately on this vehicle right here, there's no little place to grab to pull it closed, so you don't want to be grabbing on the paint to pull it down. So I'm going to grab here on the little latch, close it down. As you see, when it closes here, it's going to rest right there on the trunk lid right here. And what this does for me is allows me to work on this rear part of the trunk lid and not have to worry about the edges against here, and I can get a nice clean edge, polished edge right up to the edge of the trunk lid here all the way around. I would also like to mention here, by having the trunk lid up, you can either have it all the way up or just part way up, but when you're working on the bumper here, the rear bumper, is when you're polishing this, you can get right up to the edge of the rear bumper without having the trunk lid in the way. So whenever you can open something up, it's always ideal. Now if you're a rookie and you're not super confident with polishing, because you could overload your pad and then sling polish into the trunk or the hood or wherever area you're working on if you have something opened up. So keep that in mind, is knowing how much product to use on your pad so you're not creating sling and maybe possibly doing more harm than good. Alright guys, making great progress here on the beautiful ZL1. Now we got pretty much most of this side done except for the fender right here. Now before I start on the fender, I want to give you guys another tip, and that is when polishing on this fender right here, we got this beautiful satin wrapped hood here, and I don't want to be polishing on it because that will definitely shine it up. And if I can avoid having to tape it off, that's all the better. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pop this hood open, and that's going to give me room to work up to the edge of the fender here and get a real nice clean finish for my client. After a full day of polishing out this beauty right here, it is now 100% complete. It is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the polishing is complete. The ceramic coating still has yet to come. Polishing is complete, but this is an absolute gorgeous car right here. The shine is just absolutely incredible on it. It wasn't bad to begin with, but now it's just taken it to that next level of perfection. You can see that gloss and shine right there in it. With that being said, guys, I'm going to be prepping the vehicle right now. Once the vehicle has been prepped, we'll be ceramic coating it. We're going to be coating the vehicle here with the ISM coat you can see right here. Once the vehicle has been prepped and coated with the ISM coat, the wheels will be coming off next, coating the wheels, and then tomorrow we'll be getting it out, get some final shots of the car. Actually, might be doing it here in the garage depending on timing and lighting and stuff like that. So stay tuned for the final glamour shots. This is going to be a good one right here. finish up the ceramic coating on the beautiful ZL1 over here. We're moving on to the wheels right now. Before I do, something I want to mention. I've showed this in the videos before, but let me show it again. And that is these lovely sockets right here. And the reason why I have these sockets, if you look at the walls of them right here, but nice little protector guard on the sockets that will protect the edge of the rim right here. So when I remove the wheels, or I'm sorry, remove the lug nuts from the wheel, it's not going to damage if I accidentally take the socket and accidentally touch up against the edge of the wall around the lug nut here. So nice little tool to have. These are, I got this whole set on Amazon. If I think about it, if I can find the link, I will throw in the description below, because I know whenever I do a video talking about these right here, someone's hitting me up. But these are the sockets to have, and they are high impact. Well, wheels are all torqued down, guys. They are coated, prepped, ready to rock and roll. I am exhausted. It is almost 11 o'clock right now. Whole car is done. Car is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, cannot wait to get the glamour shots for you guys. Of course, the final pictures of it. With that being said, guys, I'm going to call it a night, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. My client is currently on his way to pick up his beautiful ZL1 right now. I am extremely excited to see his reaction to the car. It's probably one of my favorite parts of the detailing process is seeing my client's reaction to their vehicle. Now, granted, keep in mind this wasn't a drastic transformation. This was basically a brand new vehicle with a light polishing as well as a ceramic coating, which really helps the gloss and shine of it. However, the car turned out absolutely fantastic. Excited to see my client's reaction to it. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video here, guys. If you guys happen to be in the San Diego or even Southern California area for that matter, I would love to have your car detailed by myself. I would love to take care of you. Put a link in the description below to my website. You guys can find me on there. And I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching today. If you guys have not already subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button as well as the like button. I'll talk to you guys soon.